Start time, getting to know the person behind the name.
Hi guys, today we're at Cafe de la Soul and we're speaking to Jolene, who's going to give us a little bit of insight into who she is and what she's about. So Jolene, just give us a little bit about where you're from.
Grew up in the Western Cape, on the Cape Flats. Went to school at a very so-called coloured primary school. And then I went to Sansusi Girls High School in Newlands. Wow. Yeah. But that's where I learned to be how I am now. Taught manners, taught how to be sociable. I learned most of my entertainment skills at Sansusi.
Tell us a bit about Curious Culture.
The reason why I enjoy Curious Culture is so much is I've got this thing about doing things. Whatever you do it because you want to, do it because you believe in it, don't do it. And that carries on to every other aspect of your life. Don't have a baby if you don't want that baby. Yeah. Why? Because your baby's gonna suffer. Don't have a relationship if you don't want to have a relationship. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't say, okay, I've got to be this huge advertising executive because my parents want me to be an advertising executive, or be an accountant because everyone else in the family is an accountant. Do something you want to do, because then you're gonna make it real.
And how do you balance work, finding time to see family, you know, finding time for yourself?
Asanda, it is very hard. That is my lifelong thing to achieve, is this perfect balance. A perfect balance, because you've got the fiance, you've got mom and dad, you've got Curious Culture, you've got an album which needs to come out, and you've got people who want to book you for live performances. So basically that's kind of what my life is like right now. And I'm the type of person, I don't want one thing to suffer. Yeah. Family brings you back to where you're supposed to be. We get into this limelight thing where you're being photographed all the time, people want your autograph, you're sitting in big meetings at Universal with hobnobs talking about your career and your life, and then you go back to Cape Town and you finish supper with your family and you've got to do the dishes. Talk about humility, you know, but that's important. Yeah. It's important. It brings you back to your center. That's why I think family is important.
There's so many young people who idolize being a celebrity, being in the industry. Tell us a bit about the difficulties of having all that limelight and having all the attention.
Firstly, let me say that being a celebrity or celebritydom should not be idolized. It is an unreal, intangible thing. There is no such thing. You can't take it with you into the next life. You can't pass it down to your children. It's not a legacy. A legacy is being a good person. So this whole thing about I want to be a celebrity, forget about it. I want to be a good person and recognized for that I can respect.
And what advice would you want to leave young people with? What's the one thing you think that it would be so important for you to say to them?
I think there are two things you should never leave home without. Never leave home without manners, because manners will take you anywhere in the world. Trust me, if you meet a gangster in Menenberg, manners are gonna help. And if you sit with a queen and have manners, they're gonna help. So manners have pulled me through many a situation. Whenever you say yes please, thank you kindly, have a blessed day, people notice that. And people like that, and people want to do more for you because you're that kind of person. The other thing you must never leave home without is your sense of humor. Let me tell you, because the world is a nasty place. It's really nasty. When somebody wants to climb out of their car and beat you to death with a hockey stick because you did something wrong at the robot, and there are people like that, but you need to take it lightly. You need to, as much as possible, you need to take life lightly. Don't get out of your car as well and try and beat him up, you know? Brush it off, move on. Resilience. That's what helped me through life, is being resilient. Somebody knocks you down, punches you down, you're lying down, you're bleeding. Get up, smile. Do it better.
Thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Thank you. You've been incredible.
Thank you. Well, there you guys have it. No matter how hard it is, get up, do it again, and this time do it better. See you.